Okay, this is Gamerblave, and we are back with another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. If you missed the last episode, then we have made our way, I'm using the term kind of loosely. We are now in Ratai, but we made our way from Talmberg to Skalitz to try to bury our parents, and we, through a series of events, lost our father's sword and became completely incapacitated, and now we're saved by Teresa the Miller and Sir Robard, and we're now at Miller Peshek, who is Teresa's uncle's mill here in Ratai. So what we want to do is we want to talk to Miller Peshek, and then we want to go find Sir Radzig and talk to him. But first thing we want to do is eat from this pot. So actually, one thing I want to do is see, so energy, nourishment is at 30. I want to see how much this actually affects us here. So if we down that gives us 25 nourishment. Can we eat from it again? No. Okay, so we downed that. I'm going to eat some of this bread, though. Because all of our food must be bad. If we were here for 2 weeks, I don't even know if it let us pick it up. Did it? Let's see. Food. Oh, well, guys, we do have some food here. Interesting. Let's see. That gives you 6 nourishment. How much do these bread rolls give you? 7. Anyway, let's go ahead and eat some of this stuff. I want to be not hungry anymore. There we go. I feel like we're pretty good now. Okay, Miller Peshek. Let me speak with you. I'm Henry. Thanks for taking care of me.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
What do you need?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I'm going to hide behind these scruples, to be perfectly honest. I would like to be a little bit more, I don't know. I'm not interested in doing any, I don't know, grave robbing or whatever he's talking about.
I'm not sure dealing with corpses is a job for me. I don't want that kind of stain on my conscience or my reputation. Find someone else.
Suit yourself. I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me. Good luck to you.
Okay, so we do have to pay him back. I do not know how much, though. That is the question. Let's see if it tells us. 50. We have... How much do we even have? We've got 12. Now, that being said, I'm going to be able to sell some of this stuff once we get up into town. But a couple of things. Okay, so DLC activated. A bunch of this stuff, guys. We're going to be able to just kind of experience some of this stuff. But as you can see, we've got Treasures of the Past, From the Ashes Tournament, The Amorous Adventures of Bold Sir Hans Capon, Band of Bastards, A Woman's Lot. So, that we will get into that. But anyway, let's go ahead and wash ourselves because we don't want to move up into Ratai well, looking like we did. And that's one thing I definitely remember from this is that it is basically impossible to keep yourself clean, and to a certain extent I understand that. I mean, like, if you were to, no matter how clean you are, if you hack someone apart with a sword, you're going to be covered in blood and viscera and all sorts of other things that you really wouldn't want to be covered in. But at the same time, it does make it a little inconvenient, because whenever you want to talk to someone, unless you literally just went to the bathhouse, because going to one of those troughs and washing yourself off doesn't really do that great of a job for you. But unless you literally just cleaned yourself, then you're going to be struggling to not offend people with your presence. And there are a lot of these herbs and things here. On the map, you'll see all the places you can fast travel to. Just select where you want to go and confirm. I think we have to have gone there first, so we haven't actually been inside. So now we could fast travel to the Ratai lower gate. Now we can. Whoops.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
And that guy's got some nice armor for a guard. Did you see that stuff? I mean, I'm not a good judge of armor quality, but it just looked really nice. It was very, very shiny. I mean, they definitely take care of their stuff here. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith. That's not necessarily true. I have to tell Sir Radzig what happened to his sword. Well, that's the true one. Let's start with the truth, guys. The truth shall set you free. That's what they say.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Yeah, he's going to be pissed. I mean, I am very eager to deliver bad news. Now, okay, so that's over there. We can see our destination, but I actually want to move up into the town square here and see if... Oh, man. Wait, is this one of the guys? I can't see his face. And I didn't really want to talk to him, because if we talked to him, it looked like he was going to ask for money. And guys, we don't really have a lot of money to give.
What do you want here?
Oh gosh, guys, this is our good buddy Kunesh.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be that much of a dick. Like, after all that's happened, we're not going down that road. We're not going down that road. Like, yeah, Kunesh is a dick, but everyone's lost everything, so I'm not gonna extort Kunesh for money. Now, what we are gonna try to do is sell anything that we can sell, apart from food. We do probably need to hang on to all the food that we can.
People, come up close.
But some of this,
Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk.
there's a weapon place here. Let's see if we can make our $50 from this crap that we got. Okay, let's talk trade. So I can sell the shard for 20. mean, guys, I'm literally considering doing that. I mean, it is my only weapon, though. Let's see what else do we have. We've got nothing else. That's the only thing that he wants to buy. Let's see, where's the armorer?
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic,
There's
and more.
a tailor over
Find it.
that looks, I think that's a tailor. I don't think that they have a barber. So I think that this is the tailor. They should buy some of these clothes. Right, I think I've got some clothes that I can sell.
God be with you.
Okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, yeah, we can sell some of this junk. Yeah, and this is gonna be good. So we want to sell that and that and that and that and that and that and that. Whoop. Sorry, and that. And that. And that is going to get us $34, guys. That's really, really nice. So honestly, we could then turn around and sell, I don't know what else we have, but we could sell something else. We could sell like this koi or something and get this stuff. Now it would be a good idea probably to spend some money repairing this stuff, you know, but do we want to get this off our back or do we want to, do this? I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and haggle here, see if we can get a little bit more money.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So we got 34. Let's see if we can get, let's see if we can get 38. That's just 4 more, guys. That's not, well, that's more than 10%. Let's see. Let's go for something like close to 10%-ish.
Are we agreed?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Okay. He got a little bit irritated by that. I'll come down 1. How about that? He went up by 1. I'll come down 1.
What do you say to this?
A nice sum.
Come on,
Just
dude.
lower your
You're
demands
breaking
a
my
little
balls
and we'll
here.
agree.
You are breaking my balls. Okay, I don't think I can afford to lose another one here, so we'll just agree. We got an extra groschen and a half.
Very well, I agree.
So now I think we've got 48, right? Something like 48 groschen. Yeah, 48.7. I mean, I could maybe sell. All I've got is the dried mushrooms. I got some bread. I feel like we should sell this. Well, nah, let's hang on to it. I feel like we're going to get a weapon before we need that one, but we'll find out. Okay, so let's go talk to Sir Radzig. I feel like we're at least out of like the ridiculous poorhouse right now. Although once we pay off our debt, then we're going to be right back in it. Do we have any like skills? Okay, I think we have. Does that mean we have one, so we can actually choose one of these? Is that how that works? Ascetic, you'll last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. Manly odor. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma when talking to women. However, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth skill by 30%. That's okay. That's certainly something that we could pick. You know, like I was saying, I don't think that we're going to go too much into stealth, but I think it may end up being something that we have to do at some point. Increases the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice events on the way sooner, and your chances of evading are also increased by 10%. And wanderer, you grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. That looks like the only. Oh wait, no, we've got a strength one. We've got Gravedigger. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you stamina. Okay, I don't really care about that one. Blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. I'm not 100% certain that I'm going to use a shield yet. I'm not really decided whether or not, you know, I don't actually remember if there are two-handed weapons in this. But I'm not 100% decided. So we might actually save that, and see, because, you know, some of these others are just a higher level, required. So we might just hang on to that. Same with this one. We might just hang on to it. I don't know. None of those really seem like super duper great.
Hey, you. A word in your ear.
What do you
You there.
want, dude?
Come here a moment.
You're a vagabond. What do I want with you?
What do you need?
You told me you wanted to talk, dude.
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
Well, you know, what do you want me to do about it, dude? I've no time for scum like you. Okay, what's it about?
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? All right, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
I don't want to steal them. I mean, I could talk to him, but I don't know if that's what they're going. I don't know if that's what they're getting at, because the alternative is I'm not a thief, and I don't want to. I don't really want to become a pickpocket. You know, that's really not the direction I want to go in this. You know, I think that if I had gone through the game and I beat it, and then I wanted to go through it again, then yeah, maybe I would play as someone who is a little bit more nefarious. But I think I want to, you know, go on the path of, I'm not going to say like complete honor, because I think at least starting out from what we know of Henry, right? Because they're not, Henry isn't someone that you can completely mold here. I'm not even necessarily making that argument. You know, he is, I think you have some limited choice here, but I think that he is someone who, like, maybe has some, at least the way that I see it from what we saw, you know, has some kind of ideals and has, I don't know, some kind of respect for his father. So, and that, I don't know, that vision of not being a complete piece of crap. So let's go with, I'm not a thief.
I'm not a thief. Find someone else.
A pox on you, your kin and all your destroyers. Call yourself a Christian, turning your back on a neighbor in need. Farewell.
A pox on you. Yeah, we need to bring that back too. We need to bring back whoresons and a pox on you.
Hal! What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Ratzik would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Yeah, see them later. And also no groschen for you, dude. I need all my groschen. Man, yeah, they're just NPCs. But I feel like I need to give them money. All right, guys. Who's this dude? He's just doing his job. I was checking out that horse.
Smith's son Hal. On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Going to see Sir Radzik. I was attacked by bandits in Scarlet. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Yeah, I'm going to see Sir
To
Radzik.
speak with Sir Radzik. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzik.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Those guys are really nice to Hal. Yeah, I mean, or to Henry. Sorry, I mean, I guess everyone or the people who know him call him Hal. But I mean, that's just really like to be like, yeah, you're definitely going to do that. That's like, guys. This is the 1400s, and you're not just gonna find some dude who took your freaking sword. That's ridiculous. At least I think that that's completely ridiculous. But anyway, or to think that a peasant is this okay? It must be on the higher level here. To think that he would have the ability to track someone down and find it is just outrageous. It's outrageous, guys.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit.
I couldn't agree more.
Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzik, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man. And your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned,
I like Sir Hanush.
maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him! Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say
He is
certainly
right.
True, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well. Believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father. He's a blacksmith. And recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
That actually kind of raises an interesting point where he's like, well, you're the one paying him. So, I mean, I have to wonder, like, you know, so his castle was plundered. You know, I mean, do they have like, would they store, and this is just like a question, I have no idea. I wonder if they would store like a large portion of their wealth in their own castle. Like, do they literally just have gold or silver in his case in chests in their castle, or would they have it in, I don't know, like a bank or like something, you know, what equivalent of a bank and vaults and stuff like that in Prague, you know, in some of the big cities and be able to access it there. I don't really know how they would go about doing things like that. I want to get the marker off of, the map, because it's kind of irritating me. So I am kind of curious about that. How much nourishment? We got 86 nourishment, so I think if we ate that right now, we would go a little bit over. And what did it say exactly that we needed to do? Let's see here. Train hard, fight easy. Undertake training with his captain, Sir Bernard. He has a reputation for being gruff, and I'm not sure whether he'll be happy about Sir Radzig taking me, a blacksmith's son, into his service. Yeah, he did not seem like he was very happy about it. But anyway, we've got to move all the way through this city, right? Because it's all the way on the other side. A new DLC quest. That'll be interesting here. So, and then there's a new DLC quest too. I think that's the one where you actually play as Teresa. So that's interesting. I don't really know how that's going to work.
Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
So we will have a look at some of that stuff as we go. Hopefully we will get, I guess we don't need to get all of the money right away. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of time before we need to pay off our debt. Now I don't really know if we only need to pay, because it said we needed to pay the was it the alchemist? The apothecary, sorry. We need to pay the apothecary 50 groschen. And we can definitely do that. How's it going, dude? Hired hand ringlet. This guy's got a name.
Good health to you.
How's life in Rattay? I figured by the fact that he had a name, might have meant that we knew him from Skalitz. What actually happened in Skalitz, we know. Or, maybe we're talking about, what happened in between the time that we ran away and then they came.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sides with the king.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going too well for most of the people. They're just living on the streets and begging. And when you've got a huge portion of people coming in, we got a cobbler here. That's kind of cool, but we, it would be nice. It'd be nice to be able to actually repair some of our stuff, and maybe we should do that. But man, we just don't really have a whole lot of money, and we would have to spend, I'm sure, all of our money repairing our gear right now. So I think we're going to hold off on that. And I wonder if they changed it. I kind of wish they did, although I don't know if it would really make any sense. But I do remember that, actually training will degrade the quality of your gear.
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Is it not the day? What time is it? How do you know what time it is? You just do this? Oh, okay, it's almost 8 o'clock. This sucks. So, but we can fast travel here now. So what we probably want to do is actually fast travel back down here. We could fast travel back down there and then sleep, which would be much preferred to trying to sleep up here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can try to rest until the morning. Yeah, our energy is rapidly deteriorating as well. But I do believe that we can still sleep in this bed because it still has the icon here. I don't know why it wouldn't let me open that door. So I don't know if the miller is going to get pissed that I am going to sleep here or not. So let's go. Let's just sleep and save here. Okay, let's sleep until 7, and that will give us full energy, and that'll be a good time to go and meet with Sir Bernard. And then we can also eat. Hopefully the pot will be refilled here, and then we can eat. If not, we've got some of that bread. And we can kind of go from there. Man, the weather here is just, well, yeah, it's just awful. It's constantly raining. Huh. Oh, it looks like the stew has not been refreshed yet. Okay. So let's have a look at my food. We can go ahead and that actually does 17 nourishment, so that's pretty good. Now let's fast travel to the upper gate. Probably ends up taking a little bit more time fast traveling than it would if you didn't fast travel. That's interesting how it slows you down that much right there. Okay, anyway, hopefully he's here now because it's the daytime. At least I would consider it to be the daytime. Yeah, he's here. Alright, dude, let's do this.
My respects to you.
Basic training.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik said.
That would be me. I'm not a boy. Yeah, oh, let's not get into a pissing contest with this guy.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Well, I have held a sword. Let's do something a bit more advanced. No, let's start with the basics.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Farewell.
You're going to be repeating yourself an awful lot, dude.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. And keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Okay. I'm doing it.
Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it.
Okay.
Well done. Very good.
Let's do it.
Aye, that's it. Aye, that's it. Well done.
Nice.
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times.
Yeah, it looks like they're basically just going over what we did in the episode 1.
Well done.
But hopefully we're going to learn more about some defense here in a minute.
That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike.
Strike. Strike. Strike. Strike. Strike.
All right.
Strike. Ooh, another level in strength.
All right.
There we go.
Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Good. That's it.
Ow!
Nice.
Ow.
Nice.
Okay.
Very well then. Let's see what you're making.
Sorry, I was really concentrating
Come
there.
at me and don't hold back.
Okay, so here we go. Oh man, okay, look, we're gonna block it. We're gonna parry. I'm gonna be more defensive.
Good strike.
Yeah, he's just constantly. Yeah, he can just parry everything. So let's see if we can. Yeah, he can parry all of our crap. That's just crazy. Like we don't got anything on him. I'm going for stabs. I don't know why I'm going for that more than anything else.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems.
Yeah, for real.
Life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Very good. Good.
There we go. Whoops.
Nice. Very good.
Whoop. I don't think it.
Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Oh yeah, you've shown me. Trust me. Yep.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that.
Perform the perfect
You mustn't hold
block.
the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Okay, it's gonna happen.
Good.
It's gonna happen whenever it turns green. We hit it, and we.
That's it.
But it's clear. I mean, it's slowing it way down for us.
All right.
Oh, I went too early.
Too soon again. Ow. Not bad.
Ow.
Well done. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Oh, I went too soon.
Ow. All right.
He's not going faster.
That's it. Good.
Yeah, he's definitely not going faster at all.
Well done. Very good. Good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Oh gosh, here we go. Oh, we got one. Got two. Oh, did not get that one.
Ow.
Oh, barely got that one, guys.
Captain Bernard. Wait a while, Henry.
I've locked a number of those.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed...
He's just hanging out here in the pouring rain.
...holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Doing my best.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Eat this. How about some of this? A little bit of this.
I don't have all day, boy.
I don't know. It wouldn't let me stab.
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Wrong! Again! Nice!
Okay, you've got to do it not when it appears, but when it goes when it like flashes. It's very. Well, actually, I don't. I don't even understand. I don't actually get it.
Not like that!
Honestly, I really don't get it. Now I'm.
Not like that!
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm.
I don't get it.
Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Guys, I don't get it. I'm doing it when the shield pops up, and it's not.
All right.
Okay, yeah, it's
Well
more.
done.
Okay, it's more of a.
Nice. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Whoops, that was not it.
No! Wrong! Again!
Wait.
No!
Prepare.
Not like that!
Prepare the zone. Okay, so I've done it. I've prepared it up, and then change the zone and release the strike. There we go.
All right.
So now we're up, and then we're going down here. Let's do it in reverse. Now we go down, and then we go up. There we go. Okay, so that one makes sense. So I didn't really understand the dodge. It looks like for the dodge, honestly, I think you really have to watch their attack more so than the shield. That was really the only thing I understood.
That wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Yeah, we will have to do that. Now it seems to me like, oh goodness.
Don't leave yet. The Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
All right, we will have to do that. We will do that. Okay, guys, once again, I ended up having to go take care of something, so this is actually the next day after doing that sword training, and we're going to go do the archery training. But hopefully I can just kind of splice in these two components and not have it interrupted too much. But yeah, the sword training was pretty rough. Like whenever we attacked him, he was just so much better than us. He was able to basically defeat all of our attacks. or counter more or less all of our attacks, which means we're going to have to get quite a bit more skilled before we can do anything. This is one thing, and that kind of irritates me in any slash practically all games, is like if I go to walking, he walks faster than me, and if I go to not walking, then he is a different, he's much slower than me. It's like, how hard would it be to make the speeds the same? Like, can the walking speed not be the same for NPCs and the player character? I don't know. Or maybe it's based on your agility. I guess that would make some sense. Like, maybe he's got a higher agility than us. I guess that could make sense in this particular case. But, like, take games that don't necessarily have agility or things like that in them. It's always the same. You can never, like, actually match with them. So you've got to do something like this if you actually want to follow someone. It's frustrating, guys. It rubs me the wrong way.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks. Get in position.
Okay, so now this part...
Concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers.
I'm trying.
If you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Okay, don't forget the arm guard. I'm trying to go into my inventory, so I have to assume that it automatically equipped it. That's what I was trying to do this whole time. So I guess let's go ahead and try to shoot. So...
Well, that was awful.
I didn't
imagine a village yokel like you.
Okay, so that was timed.
Low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard.
I didn't even get to try it.
And at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
The braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Okay,
well.
It would have been good if we had a...
Defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Okay, I always struggled with this, with archery, because you don't have... That was horrible. So we hit the target, sort of. I'm trying to aim... Okay, yeah, this is really bad. We hit the target. We've got to aim higher. Higher. Hey, we hit it. Hey, we're hitting it, guys. This is golly. How many are we out of? Did we get 0?
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand. Ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Okay, guys, I wasn't paying attention to the score, but it looked like it said I had 0, which is weird. Oh, shoot. Guys, I was trying to pull my sword out there.
Not a good move.
Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, man, we managed to deflect that one. Let's see if we can, okay. You know, he's got our number. He is punching our ticket right now, guys. Guys, I cannot get it. Yeah, he's got us. He's got us pegged. I'm trying to... Okay, let's get our stamina back. Let's get our stamina back. Hoo hoo hoo. Oh, that was a close one, guys. We've got a couple of hits. We've got a couple of hits in. Oh man, that sucked. He's faster than us. He's faster.
Show what you're made of.
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
I'm over here.
Oh, I was trying to dodge that one. Did not work, guys. This guy's he's much better. He's much better.
Here.
We need our stamina back. We need our stamina back.
Take that.
Stamina, stamina, stamina. Oh, right in the head. Oh, that was a good parry on his part. Okay. Guys.
Cunt.
Oh, I think we got him.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. Must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Wow. Well, hey, it gave us our health back too. That's kind of nice. So we've got his bow here. I'm sure that that's probably better than anything we would be getting for the next little while. Our stuff, look at all of our stuff has been beaten to heck from all of this training. We may very well have to use this groschen in order to repair some of this stuff because it is just wrecked, guys. It is just wrecked. All that being said, I do think that this is where we are going to cut it for this one. I think, let's go ahead and talk with Captain Bernard. He might have something to say about that.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
I hope he has. Well, he shouldn't have challenged me. Well, both of them were kind of acting a little bit, I guess you'd say childish. I mean, that being said, I mean, Henry was being a little bit presumptuous when he came in there. And I mean, I do understand like the class system at this time, guys. I mean, look, we got to put ourselves, obviously I'm certainly not a proponent or anything of the class system that was in place at the time. But I mean, Henry was, in the context of the situation, was being a little bit presumptuous. Now, that being said, Hans was certainly also, I think, being a little bit, I don't know what a good word for that was, but he was certainly not being very humble either. So it wasn't really, neither of them were really being very, I don't know, grown up. So I guess a lot of them, both of them have some maturing to do. So yeah, he shouldn't have challenged me. How about that?
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do in the next one is that, because I think that this one has gone on for long enough. I know I started recording this video is in 2 segments, but I think that we probably are around about an hour, and often try to keep them around there. But yeah, we've got an awful lot of random places that we can check out here, and we will see what the bailiff has to say. So I'm sure he's just going to give us a task to do now that we have been trained here. Report to the bailiff. I finished with my training. Yeah, I'm loaded for bear now, guys. The thing is, what we need to learn is some kind of a counterattack, because, while we can parry, it doesn't, it seems like we were doing pretty good with that. Now, that being said, we're still like right here at the beginning, and I think that these were more or less like training scenarios. I don't think that the guys that we're going to be fighting are often going to be that forgiving. Now, maybe they made the combat easier in some of the patches, but I don't remember being able to parry attacks that easily. I remember having more of difficulty with it. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to stop for that one. Then we're going to go and talk to the bailiff, see what he's got for us, and go from there. But as always, thank you so much for watching. We're going to be picking up right here next time.